Hey there, Joel. We're getting close. It's getting time. It's getting to be time for the Vinegar Syndrome sale, and I figured I was going to do this taped, but I figured I'd do this live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a list of kind of a top 20 list of stuff that hey there, Chris. Welcome, man. Of Vinegar Syndrome titles that I can honestly, easily, and with good conscience recommend that you pick up because a lot of these here, I think, are actually really, really good films. The Cardona sale. I'm sure they'll be on sale, Craig. I'm sure you'll be able to get that for a long, long time. So if you want the most expensive fridge magnet ever made, don't look that up. I don't know if that's true, but if you want an expensive fridge magnet, well, the Cardona sale set is for you. Cardona sale. Oh my God, can you imagine that? Can you imagine if the Cardona sale was like the only thing on sale? I've seen the slips, Frightmare, Don't Go in the House, and Graduation Day. They look gorgeous. I'm looking forward to that box set, which I'm sure won't be Rudy Ray Moore or anything, but yeah, it seems like the most. I'd be surprised if it's not. So tomorrow night, me and Disconnected are going to get on here, and we'll be doing a pre-show on this channel, and we'll be doing a reveal show over on the Patreon. So hopefully you guys will join us both here and there. But tonight I got 20 titles to show you guys that I'm kind of excited about. I actually thought about it re-upping, but in all honesty, Joe, the truth of the matter is I can't afford it right now. And if I do end up moving next year, which I'm hoping is the case, I think you're right about Invisible Maniac. I don't think it's going to be Ebola syndrome. I'm pretty sure that's not it, but I'm pretty sure Ebola syndrome is not the one. But Invisible Maniac, I think you're right on that. I think we're going to get Invisible Maniac as one, and I think we're going to get a Cat 3, but not quite sure what that Cat 3 is going to be quite yet. There's a few to choose from, obviously. Hey, Danuch, welcome, man. I guess as always, like, share, subscribe. There was a little donation-y banner, so if anybody ever wants to do that or super chat me, much appreciated. You can just send me gift cards. You can send me gift cards for the sale. All right. 70 sales from partner labels according to today's email. That's right. I did get today's email, and oh my God, it's upstairs. Hold on a second. I got to text my cousin. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that, and you have no idea how much it means right now. I'm still wearing my sailor's hat today because basically I'm trying to guide us all through the seas. The Overboard remake. Maybe if it was Severin. But I am going to say, well, first off, happy Thanksgiving to all of my American friends out there. Hopefully, you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. Because I worked today, and it was a job. That's what it was. Recommend anyone in the chat picking up Fun City Edition Smile. I didn't choose any titles from the partner labels. I am going to do that in tomorrow's video, but I definitely recommend anything from Fun City Edition. Smile is a release that I still need to get. I Start Counting was my first release from Fun City Editions, and it really made me fall in love with the label. Fun City Editions and Utopia are two of the big labels that I love in the partner labels. And Shiva Baby, I will always recommend because, oh my God, not only is that a really cool movie, but she's super gorgeous too. Walking the Edge, I got to get that one too. I'm so far behind on those. I don't know if I'll get it there or not. I'm roboting a bit. What do you mean? But right now, it's going to go boo here because I want to show you 20 titles that I strongly recommend you pick up if you don't have them already. You can see my hair is kind of like mixing up right there and everything. And then we'll talk a bit more about guesses and all that stuff. But let's start out with in no particular order, by the way, number 20. And it is Dolomite. What? Why Dolomite? Well, if you don't have it, it's a really kick-ass black exploitation film by Rudy Ray Moore. But also, you know why Dolomite, don't you? You know, you know why. I think we all know why Dolomite. There are three other movies of Rudy Ray Moore in the for Vinegar Syndrome. You could almost make a box set out of it. You could. There's Dolomite and there's a Human Tornado. Now, the Human Tornado is the sequel to Dolomite. There's an actual official sequel to Dolomite. There are two more Rudy Ray Moore films. There is Disco Mother and there is Petey Wheatstraw. Now, neither of those are sequels to Dolomite. Dolomite and Human Tornado are the two Dolomite films. The other two are films done by Rudy Ray Moore that, very similar. But just saying. You might want to pick up this Dolomite one because of the box set. Yeah, this one. Thanks. Had it plugged in, but I realized I was going to need it for the video. All the classic stuff. My cousin Raj right there. Camera sees more. All right, number 19, and there will be some titles of adult persuasion in here because I'm edgy like that. And it's just a great film. And this is Mascara. If you have not seen Mascara, this is no adult film, just to let you know. But it's an adult film, some pretty damn good acting, a really good story, some great cinematography, and an ending that packs a punch and comes across a bit like a French New Wave style film. But it's not French. But yeah, it has a kind of feel to it. This sad, not really, I don't want to really say sad, but a unique style feel. It's definitely one that dives a bit deeper, and I don't mean that in the way you're thinking. So get your minds out of the gutter and save it for some other movies that I'm going to mention. Not enough people pick this one up, and I'll tell you why not enough people pick this one up. Because this one here would be really, really good for people to grab, and for one big reason, I want to see more of this style film come out. And it is Party Line. Party Line is you went in the gutter. Yeah, there you go. Party Line is a cool little film. It actually has a decent cast in it. And oh God, what's his name again? I always forget his name. Leif Garrett. Yeah, that's it. Leif Garrett's in this one. We got Sean Weatherly in this one here. Richard Hatch, Richard Roundtree, Greta Blackburn as well. Just a great cast. Almost like those sexploitation-y Skinamax, like sex thrillers. Leaf lives a good life. This was a really cool little movie. It's about and there's no mystery. It's about a brother and sister serial killer that bring home usually like men and women to murder, and it's actually a decent story, really decent. And not enough people mention it. That's the killer part. Is like I see a lot of lists, and people have like a really good, really solid lists, but there's some things that I think people are forgetting about. And one of them is this one right here, Corruption of Chris Miller. Now, this is a Spanish giallo. And it's a giallo kind of in the looser sense of the words, but it's more giallo than the double feature giallo was. But this is a really good thriller. It is a mystery. It is a character drama piece. It is so well shot. And utterly adore this film. This is such a weird film. It starts out with a guy dressed up in a Charlie Chaplin outfit with a Charlie Chaplin mask, which is creepy as all hell, and murdering somebody. Then it goes to this stepmother and her daughter-in-law living in this house where this guy comes along who may or may not be the killer, and a sort of a an emotional game of chess is played between the stepmother and the daughter over this guy and over themselves too. Hey Nate, welcome man. It's been a while, dude. Tomorrow's the sale time. But Corruption of Chris Miller. Nate, if you have Corruption of Chris Miller, I strongly and highly recommend this one. This is a very, very good film. I really enjoyed this one. And there's a bit of brilliance with the next film that I think is passed by sometimes, but it is really, really good. It has John Cassavetes, John Ireland, and Kiri Keane in it, and it's Incubus. Incubus is not just a good film; it's a unique film. It's a different style of film, but in a good way. It's not something that it's not something that see my better one had to be there, Warlock, if I actually got donations. So there you go. But it doesn't happen very often. But was he Chris Miller was directed by Javier Bardem's uncle? Is that true? If that's true, that's pretty awesome, dude. Great title, and it really, really reeks of John Cassavetes. It so does, in the best possible way. Cassavetes' like touch and acting is all over the script. There is some amazing cinematography, some amazing camera work and camera angles in this one, including one that's kind of done under like under a door sequence, and the revelation of the incubus really, really well done as well. Which makes it sort of a mystery because you don't know who is the incubus, and even if you've read the book before, they've changed the ending from what the book was, so you can't be sure who this mysterious incubus is, and you do not see much of the incubus. It gives you the less is more category when it comes to the monster, and that's how I like it. Unless you're going all in, kind of like just right all the ways in, like a Deadly Spawn type thing, you're going to show monsters like got this amazing monsters on. Keep it simple and keep it in the shadows. I really like that because 99.9% of the time you can put something out there that's more horrifying than they can put on the screen, and that's the fact. All right, I can't always like put exploitation on here, but this one I can easily do. This is a great film. It is not just a great exploitation film. This is a great film. It's extremely well acted. It has really two dueling leads in it. There's all of like 5 to 6 people in this entire production, but oh my God, is this well done? Including for those of you that are cartoon aficionados and maybe grew up watching things like Inspector Gadget, the voice of Chief Quimby, in one of the lead roles, and that is Sudden Fury. Sudden Fury is a really good film. It's not just a really good film that came from Canada. It's not just a really good film that came in the 70s. It's not just a really good film. It is an incredibly cool, really amazing little film. I would recommend that you check this out because this is so well done. Definitely recommend this. And, just so you can see like the inside. It's the same. I didn't show around, but I just really like this artwork. I wanted to do a couple of the Gelando Jr. ones. It's such a good film, man. I mean, it is such a really good film. It's so well constructed, and the ending goes in places that you kind of don't expect it to go. It doesn't take the Hollywood route, and that's something that when I was a kid, when I was watching a lot of Canadian films, it frustrated me. When I watch a lot of Canadian films, watching European films, I get frustrated by the endings of a lot of these films because it's like Pat, like happy ending, or Pat, like tie everything up the end thing. That is, hey there, Ryan, welcome, man. It's been a while. That's kind of the Hollywood way to go. Sudden Fury does not do that. It is not a Hollywood film. It is really a Canadian film. It has a sense of the European style, so of Canadiana. That doesn't go with the let's tie everything up in a bow type thing. And this one is The Grave Robbers. This is about Ruben Gallier. And hey, Sid Dave, what man? Hey, Craig. This is a really excellent Ruben Galando Jr. film. Actually, this is my favorite of the Ruben Galando Jr. films. This is really, really cool. It's kind of like a Spanish Friday the 13th with a bit of supernatural stuff. Happy Thanksgiving, darling. My Thanksgiving was in October. Yeah, just really fun. Really enjoy the cast. Extremely well done. Goes in places I didn't expect it to go. Much better than Don't Panic. I'll tell you that much right now. I like Don't Panic. It's good. It's not great though. But you know what's actually also really good? Cemetery of Terror. This is really, really fun. And I did not expect to like this as much as I did. Now, what's really cool about this, they might be in this list here, is that it goes in places you don't expect it to. We literally meet a cast at the beginning of the film, and I can't tell you anything else. We meet a cast at the beginning of the film. I will just say it is a very Friday the 13th style thing. And you'll have to find it yourself what that means. But very, very good film. I really, really enjoyed it. Okay. Let's get right into the next one. I agree, Emil. You know, I'll cut you. Emil, like, but yeah, I expected, maybe it's because Don't Panic was like so super, right? But I watched those two films and I was so hyped to watch Don't Panic. And I was like, it's okay. Like, it wasn't great. It was okay. I'm not sure. It was, you know, leveling on at the level of those two films. And they made a big deal about like the dinosaur pajamas and the silliness. But to me, it seemed like if I had seen Don't Panic, I guess I wouldn't have been excited over the other ones. Alan, you're making me nervous. If it freezes too much, I'm not starting over. So just to let you know. But next up we have Who, and I actually, again, another film that I adore, a film that I saw when I was young. I was in university when I saw this film first. I was in college. Great movie. I won't say great movie. It's not a great movie. It's a fun movie. It's different. It's unique. It has like this really cool song in the video, kind of like a punk, kind of a thrash song that plays when people are getting killed. And definitely recommend it. Thank you, Satan, man. Welcome. Hey there, strange man. I am doing pretty good. I am trying to get through the video apparently as quickly as possible because I have this video quick because people say that it's freezing up. So it is what it is. Yeah, this was one of the best like slip covers that they put out at the time that they put it out. But damn, even without a slip cover, this is a really freaking good film. I was amazed at how much I liked this, how much I really enjoyed everything about this film right here. And here's the interior artwork. What's really cool about this film is when you see the lead, kind of who seems to be the lead guy, he's not. He's bad guy. Actually, he's not the lead bad guy at all. You just assume he's going to be. But no, the bad guy is somebody completely different, and it's really well done. One of the best constructed films they put out was a film I think it was Sloan, right? Yeah, Michael Sloan wrote this one, uh, called The Collar. Now, The Collar is a excellent film. It's a case of two actors that do a great job when it comes to just playing off one another. It's written by Michael Sloan, who created shows like The Equalizer. He's a Canadian writer. I think he's a Canadian writer. Don't quote me on that part, but I know he's a writer. He does a lot of Canadian shows anyway. And gotta say, well, it depends. Like if something like Terminal Island, you're going to get slipped. Something like Tammy the T Rex, like you're not. It'll say when you go to the web, when you go to put it in your cart, it'll say whether it's a limited edition slipcover or it'll have standard edition written there. That's the it's to see it. Go into this movie blind, and you'll have a really, really, really good time. The Candy Snatchers. Hell yeah. I am so. I'm born in New York. Okay, there you go. My fact checker. He checked it out for me. Can't.
You can initialize it. You can say,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Candy Snatchers is excellent, kind of downbeat film. Hey, PMAC, man, welcome, dude. Yes, actually, pretty much everything that I've listed here, PMAC, should be AIB should be 50% off. So I've tried to list only things here that are going to be 50% off during the sale. So everything here will be 50% off, except maybe one of the VSA that I chose. Actually, that might be too. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, actually, it will be. So there you go, Candy Snatchers, an amazing film with an incredible ending. What a dark gut punch of a movie, and so well acted. So yeah, PMAC, everything here is 50% off during the sale. So you can rest easy. Next up is There's Nothing Out There, which is again an incredible movie by Rolf Koninsky. I actually I was pimping this film before Vinegar Syndrome put them out. Well, some of the like Candy Snatchers, I guess, will be kind of fairly new, and we're going to get to a couple later on that are going to be kind of the newer ones. But there may have been some new ones early on. I'm not quite. February to July release are 50% off for the first time. Right? That's correct, Ice. So we were literally live on a video when this was announced that this was coming out, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys can remember or not, but this is one of the ones I always get asked when, is there any movie you would like to see come out on Blu-ray? I always answer this movie right here until finally it came out. And then I said, well, I would like to see like Shredder come out on Blu-ray. And then that got announced too. But really cool release. It's a very meta. This is a comedy. Very much, they say like in the Scream vein. And it is. It's very meta before meta was a thing. But really, really fun film. Okay, here's another one that fits both the adult and non-adult at the exact same time. That's because there's an adult version of the film on here, but there is actually an R-rated version on here as well. So you can buy this and safely never watch the adult film if you don't want to. But it is a really good, really well done film with a lead that is enigmatic and unique. And that is Roberta Findlay's A Woman's Torment. This is pretty much Roberta Findlay's version of Repulsion. And it's so good. And the actress in it is just so strange and so captivating in the unique chances that she takes. She makes some really different choices as an actress in how she is going to take on the role and to do certain aspects of it. So definitely a really, really interesting film. If you don't mind the fact that this is going to be like, even at the R-rated cut, there's going to be some nudity and stuff in there. So know that going in, but if you only want to watch the R-rated cut, watch it. But it is a really, really good film. Even if you just want to get it to watch the R-rated cut, just don't accidentally put on the wrong one. Ice Cream Man. So yeah, it's Clint Howard. It was on Joe Bob Briggs' show back in the day. They actually had the Joe Bob Briggs segments on this version of Ice Cream Man, by the way, which is actually super cool. Because it came on, I think, through Joe Bob Briggs' like summer school when he was doing the summer school aspect of the the drive-in. But so love this movie. It is weird. It is strange. It has a cast. It has one heck of a cast. We got Clint Howard, Olivia Hussey from my favorite movie, Black Christmas. David Naughton is on here. Jan Michael Vincent is on here getting a paycheck. There's a bunch of actors in this one.
Sandal Bergman.
What?
Sandal Bergman.
Oh yeah, that's right. And yeah, I didn't bring it up, but Unmasked Part 25 is definitely a high recommendation because it's a really good film, and it is not at all what you think it is. Now, don't go into Unmasked Part 25 thinking that you're getting a like a Friday the 13th film, because it's not. It is much deeper than that, and I definitely recommend it. Now, I did have one VSA that I did want to recommend, and one that really, really enjoyed, and that is this one right here. It is Alley Cat. Alley Cat was the underrated one when the last VSAs came out. Champagne and Bullets was lauded, and everybody was grabbing Champagne and Bullets, and they were saying, I'm not sure about Alley Cat. This was by far, by a country mile, the better of the two films. Like, not even close to it. I mean, I watched Champagne and Bullets, and it was okay, but Alley Cat, this is a lot. This is, I would like to see more like this, actually. And maybe a bit less like Champagne. All right, so next up is one. Now the slipcover, this one is gone, but this one has a regular edition. For a while, this one actually was sold out. You couldn't buy it, and I'm glad that it came back, because Disconnected is a really freaking good film. This has a lot of amateur acting in it, very amateurish acting, but it works. It works for this film. It makes it seem more real. And when we get to the ending, which is weird and kind of disjointed, it's haunting, and it sticks with you. And it stuck with me for a long time after I watched the film. Creeped me out, like much like The Strangers did. This one creeped me out because the ending, it kind of, it both came out of nowhere and made perfect sense. So Disconnected, I really do recommend this one. Last of the normal ones, before I get into my box set recommendations, of which I do have two. The hell? Can I come back on? Did it turn off?
See.
Is Prey. Now, Prey is a Norman J. Warren. Them actually, they were actually sent to me. They look gorgeous, actually, Jay. Uh, the leaks legacy slips are incredible. Can't wait to see what the box set looks like. This is Norman J. Warren, and they have a few Norman J. Warren films on here, but by far and large, this is the best. This is 100% the best Norman J. Warren film that they put out. And I do have the box set by Indicator, but I'm still glad that I have this. This was one of the first Norman J. Warren films that I watched from Vinegar Syndrome. And yeah, The Tear is good. Bloody New Year's a lot of fun. But this is a good film. This is a really, really good film. It's well constructed, it's well acted, and extremely well done. Hey there, Dave. Welcome, man. Right. I have two box sets to show you guys. I recommend two that, if you have not picked it up, like we can put the coat thingy. I graduated. I do recommend you grab them. It is a great set, man. First up is one that a lot of people ragged on, that a lot of people bitched, man. Oh, Warlock, watch it, man. You'll enjoy it. I know you will. And at the end of the day, it came out, when I actually watched these films, I felt vindicated for supporting the set from the beginning, because hells yeah, this was a great set. So this is the Televised Terror Volume 1. I seriously want to see a Televised Terror Volume 2 come out. So if you haven't bought this set yet, buy the damn set. Just saying that right now. Buy this damn set. This is really, really good. And we have 3 really good films on here. Certain one film shines above the other. Actually, there's a couple films that really, really shine, and it wasn't the way I thought it was going to be actually. So it opens up like this with the police standby. It's worth it, John. I mean, it really is. And Ivy, thank you, man. I'm watching you. So let's just take these out so we can actually look at them. Dial help. I didn't bring that one up. I forgot it. Actually, it was on my list. But dial help. Yes, everybody should have dial help. Are You in the House Alone is a really, really good movie. I was thinking Dial Codenames. I was thinking Code Santa. Hey, Eddie, welcome, man. I'm glad to see. I really enjoyed the set too. This, and they have a lot of good ones in here. Like when the actual like stock comes up, because this is not one of those movies that's about a slasher. This is a stalker film. At the beginning of this film, there's no spoiler because it's the beginning of the film. She's being brought to the hospital because she's been attacked. So basically, SA, and then it goes back, and we find out how exactly it got to that point. So extremely good, extremely well acted. We got Kathleen Beller in this one, Blake Danner, a young Robert Mattson is in this one as well. Trisha O'Neill, Dennis Quaid, and Scott Clumby. So some really, really solid actors in here. Next up is Calendar Murders. This is a good film. It's probably the least films. One of the best covers though. But we got a young Sharon Stone in here. We got Tom Skerritt for the first of two times, and it's a fun film. It's pretty easy to figure out who the killer is in this one. Pat Corley is in this one as well. We got Alan Thicke here, Robert Morse. So again, it's well stocked, full of like solid actors. But the best of the set. I go back and forth between Are You in the House Alone and this one, but this is a really, really good film. And this is another one with Tom Skerritt. We have Tom Skerritt in here. We have C.C. McGavin, Joe Booth Williams, and what's his name? Is that Elijah Wood? Is that name I'm looking for? Pretty sure it's Elijah Wood. Come on, let me see. It's Elijah Wood. Yeah, it's Elijah Wood. My God, it took me forever to figure it out. Was that your favorite? See, to each his own. Everybody's got a favorite. This one stuck out for me because, oh man, but man, was it for me? Was this the easiest one to find out who the bad guy was? But I really enjoyed this film. Really enjoyed all three of these films. This is an incredibly cool box set, and I would recommend if you have not picked it up, 1,000,000% pick it up because it is such a good set. It is so well done, and it is a solid, literally solid box set. So none of that cheap, flimsy packaging in this. This is actually really good packaging. You knew this was going to come. It was inevitable to talk about this one. Forgotten Jelly Volume 3. It is going to be on sale for the first time during this sale. This will be its first time on sale. People thought this was going to be on sale during the last sale. It wasn't. My budget is very minuscule. But it is now. This is its first time on the sale. During the last sale, everybody talked about they were going to pick up Forgotten Jelly Volume 2. They're going to pick up Forgotten Jelly Volume 3. They quickly found out when the sale started that Forgotten Jelly Volume 3 wasn't on sale. People ordered it anyway because they just really wanted to get this one. It's the best of the Forgotten Jelly box sets. The other two are really solid as well and have some great films, but it's easy to exclaim this as the best set. It is. The movies in here are Autopsy, Murder Mansion, and Crazy Desires of a Murder. It's fantastic. And I can pretty much say without like a shadow of a doubt. By the way, I get clippy at certain times that we're having a storm here. Just so you know, it was really bad yesterday, and so that's why I didn't make the video yesterday. But it's gotten lesser today. So if you see me stop, at any point, that's the reason. But this is on sale for the first time. Forgotten Jelly Volume 2 sold out the last time. This has a very good chance of selling out because there are a lot of people that never picked this up that wanted it from the last sale that are going to be looking to grab this front and center right away. Yes, there are some there that are like down to 100, went down to 200. This is at 1,000 or so, right? But you know what? If you're looking at like, okay, I'm going to get this one here because it's got a half decent slip, but it's one movie, and you're thinking that I want to get this box set because it's got 3 really good movies in here. I recommend grabbing the box set. I agree, Warlock. That's my thoughts. This won't last. This will not make it through the week. My prediction is, and I could be wrong, this won't make it through the weekend. But hey there, Neil. Welcome, man. But to see the films on here, and I've changed some of the artwork around. This is Autopsy, which is a really cool freaking film. I'm before this one. See Mr. Hubert in the background. If you're on my Patreon, we'll be doing the sale together. We're going to be doing like Vinegar Syndrome and Severin. There is Murder Mansion. Oh, I thought you meant send on out. I was going to say, I would love to go to a pop-up. This is the sleeper hit of this set, by the way. This is a really good set. If you see Murder Mansion, I 110% recommend this one. This is so good. I think Evelyn Stewart's on this one as well, too. Yes, she is. And I'm always a huge fan of Evelyn Stewart. She's such an jello actress. We see her in so many, but she never gets the credit that a lot of them do. And here we have Crazy Desire Murder. As a longtime Dynasty fan and Stephanie Beacham fan, she's not in this movie, but oh my God, does this not look like Stephanie Beacham? So I'm probably the only person here who will remember who Stephanie Beacham is and remember the Colbys, but yes, she looks so much like Stephanie Beacham in that picture. It's not. But this has such a good cast, too, including a guy that is... what's that? Is that the one with the guy that's known for looking like Humphrey Bogart? But anyway, really, really solid box set. And there you go. 20 picks. In actuality, it's really like not really any picks. It's 24 because you get 2 box sets. So let's look at what was said on the latest email because I did get that right here on my iPad. And I'm looking forward to checking this out because honestly, I haven't checked my email. My better half sent this to me earlier. All right, let's see if they say. And as you go back for your 2nd, 3rd, or 12th orders over the weekend, don't forget to combine them all by using our super handy and totally free add to my existing orders shipping method, which ensures smoother processing of your orders for us, resulting in quicker delivery for you. Our 3 titles announced so far. Hey there, George. Well, Flesh for Frankenstein, Trauma, and Creature will be in stock and ready to ship, along with ferocious pairs of surprise titles, which are primed to deliver thrills, chills, gross-out gags, and heaps of gore. As you anxiously await the unveilings, we hope you're just as excited for our VSA twosome, one of which is a triple feature, and a double debut of VSPs, Censor and New York Ninja. I'm kind of glad it was delayed, the Shell Scope one, because I really want that one. No. and save room for the 4 catalog slips, a slasher, a thriller, a 70s exploitation lovers alike. We all know what those are now, and includes our first ever catalog box set. We couldn't be much more excited that 2 of our partner labels have prepared their own secret surprise titles. That, if you love 70s horror as much as us, you'll be dying to get it. Dying. What a newfie part. Morgan, welcome. Welcome to the cult of cinema, and thank you so much for coming in. We have been going through the sale, the Vinegar Syndrome sale, and I'm guessing that at least one of these 70s exploitation is going to be, for sure, an AGFA release. You think partner label? You think AGFA? It comes out there. The other one, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe a Saturn Core, because I don't see Utopia doing like 70s horror release. They got a lot of new labels coming. I'm actually concerned about the amount of new labels that are coming from Vinegar Syndrome. That's truly my most concerning thing. Partner month starts on December the 3rd. And for those of us that are subscribers, remember that this will be your last month to get partner labels for half off if you're not re-upping your subscription. And I don't think I can this time. Now, that being said, there has been some amazing things. You can re-up your subscription, or you can get a year-long subscription. A year-long subscription works a lot better than the half-year subscription. If something is not as, and I got a half-year subscription, and I got the second half of the year thinking, okay, I'm set. But so much good stuff came the first half of the year that I really, hey there, Arch, welcome, man, that I really would have loved to have gotten. And I would have loved to have had the bones to grab the full year subscription. But if you can get the full year, I definitely recommend it. It is, it is a great deal. And aside from having around, I think something like 36 titles coming next year, in which some of those are going to be box sets, some of those are going to be 4Ks. You'll also have the 50% off the partner label as well. And there will be a lot of other things you can look into with a lot more partner labels coming. I can't get the Dodato book because Severin screwed me over again by saying it was only American. They made it an American-only book. Severin. When will you ever learn? So I'll be looking at the Severin sale with all you guys. Even though there's a couple Severin releases that I really want, I will be waiting Severin titles. I will only be buying from the Vinegar Syndrome sale this year. Hey there, partner labels pumping out product. Which labels do you consider must-haves? Fun City Editions, 100%. Fun City Editions, every single title that they've put out is a solid have. Utopia is another one that I really, really enjoyed. They put out some really quality stuff. Gunpowder and Sky looks to be really good, but I don't have any of their releases. They are pretty pricey. I have had fun with Saturn's Core, but Saturn's Core I don't think is if you want something really, really super like shot on video, kind of cheesy, then definitely look into Saturn's Core when it comes to that. There's a lot of really great stuff that's come out on the partner labels. It's been a little bit daunting because there are times and there are months when Vinegar Syndrome will announce their releases and the partner labels will announce their releases, and the partner labels will outshine the Vinegar Syndrome releases. Before, when it was just Vinegar Syndrome announcing their releases, we didn't have to worry about that. And Vinegar Syndrome, I guess, didn't have to worry about that. It didn't work because they'll get the money anyway. They'll get some money, and definitely more people coming to the site that may not be interested in like Vinegar Syndrome titles. Now, I would say to you, like Trauma, 100%, it's one that you should grab. I would also recommend that you pick up Flesh for Frankenstein. And you know what? Creature as well. Flip, man, I am always ready to join you for the best of the year episode. It's been too long. I want to get you on here as well, by the way, dude. You've been missed on this channel. Flip, by the way, guys, has a really, really excellent channel and does some very cool stuff. You'd be proud of me this year because I've clicked it a lot of omnibuses, a lot of comics, and flips up comics here, and I'll be showing that stuff very soon because my better half is going away for Christmas. She's actually going for 6 weeks, and what that means is our Christmas is going to be done earlier. Yeah, Tix is a great one, but unfortunately, it's not going to be on sale this time around. It's a really cool release. Tix is a cool film. It's just one of those. Alfonso Ribeiro is in this one. It's going to be a cool sale flip. Do you have any title that you're grabbing, like specifically? So right now, is there anybody here that knows what they're getting from the sales, or anything that you've already got, like, for lack? I'm going to use it. I'm going to dad joke you here. Ticked off for the Vinegar Syndrome sale. Is there anything that you've got like ticked off for the Vinegar Syndrome sale? Anybody? Bueller? Deadlock. I heard a lot of good stuff at Deadlock, actually. I haven't seen that myself yet, and I don't own that release. Oh, then you're in for a treat. You're going to have fun flip with the more box set. Dolomite is a really, really solid film. Human Tornado was good, not as good as Dolomite, but Peter Wheatstraw is really fun, and Disco Godfather has a special charm to it as well. We got Death Promise here, a great release. Rush Week, fantastic. Forgotten Jelly, Volume 3, of course. Got a checklist. I put like House, I think, in my cart before the site went down, because that's when I know it's one of the VSAs that's down to around 500. For me, it's going to be a VSA, and if I have any extra bones left over, a partner label month, because that's the way that I'm going to be working with those. Buying subscriber packs for 2022, excellent. Legacy slips, VSAs, depending on what they are. Alley Cat for you, excellent. Alley Cat's a really cool release. It's got lots of kung fu and nudity, and that's a good combination. And it's a revenge flick, and I love revenge flicks. Alley Cat's a ton of fun. You'll enjoy the hell of it. Strangeland. I tried telling people during the last thing when like Alley Cat came out. People nay-nayed me, but they agreed with me afterwards. I'm getting Censor X5 pre-ordered. Your number 100. You is good. I got the checklist. I can't remember what I'm on the checklist right now. I have to sign in again. New York Ninja T-shirt. The regional horror box set I don't have. That's why I couldn't put down my list for a lot. But I am very interested in it. But I'm very limited in funds when it comes to tomorrow. Like very, very extremely limited. That's make their donation. But in all seriousness, I'm probably going to be making like a couple purchases, maybe a couple VSAs, if I can like squeeze out a partner label release. Mine may be under a little bit under 100. I don't remember Hotel. I gotta check out and see if I've seen it. Ken, actually, I saw like Mondo's announcement of that, but I don't know if I've seen it. I can put it on Amazon. Well, I can't pre-order right now, but I guess I can. Yeah, I'm probably not doing any pre-ordering until like I got some pre-orders for next year, mostly books, and because I will be doing a lot of books here on the channel as well. I do have a few omnibuses to actually show during my my big Christmas in December. Hey, Disconnected, welcome, man. By the way, check out Disconnected's video if you haven't, because wealth of knowledge, man. Wealth of knowledge in that video. Definitely check that out. Awesome stuff. He will be here with me tomorrow. We'll be going over and talking about stuff. We can talk a little bit. Have you seen Hotel Fear? Because I can't remember, man. Makeflix are doing holiday package release. I'll check that one as well. I love the fact that this is such a good welcoming community here. And after having some bad experiences in the past, it is so good to see all you guys on here just being amazing people and doing. So we'll look at now. Just to let you know, I said it was 1 o'clock in the morning when the sale starts. It's not. It's 2 o'clock in the morning my time. So we may have to go to Starbucks tomorrow. Much. We may have to do Starbucks. Um, so I'm gonna get like probably a mocha and a latte too. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe I do both. Uh, I'm a Starbucks guy. I only get to get it like once or twice a week, usually once a week, or once every 2 weeks sometimes if I'm not feeling the greatest. Because it's what, a 30-minute drive to Starbucks. 30-minute drive to Starbucks right now. Around that. But we will be looking tomorrow at the whole thing. I will send you like a link tomorrow. Disconnected. I've actually got to figure out what's the best time to start is. We'll be the first show, and then we'll do the other show as well. And Sarah brought back a lot. Oh, did you hear that Ronan Flix has a sale? Want to see that? Ronan Flix sale started literally about a couple hours ago. Were you guys aware of the Ronan Flix sale? Let's get me off camera for a while. Even though, you know what? I'm loving the new camera. So Ronan Flix, just when you think that, you know, your life and your buying stuff wasn't stressful enough, Ronan Flix, they got a holiday sale, and you know what? It started right now. So let's check it out. So as we can see here, there's a Ronan Flix holiday sale. We are going to, I got to see my screen so I can actually see what you guys are saying, because you could be cursing now, man. I won't know it. All right, so get 50% off collector's editions. Fill out your Blu-ray collection, get 35% off everyday low sale prices when you spend $50 or more. So you got to spend that $50. And let's dive really quickly into this Ronan Flix sale and see exactly what it is. So enter discount code ho 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 ho. Actually, that's a crappy ho ho for me. You guys know I actually played Santa once at a hall. I think I did. Yeah, I was Santa. Spin Your Grave originally runs at $70. It's down to $32.50. The Haunts Collector's Edition is down to $30. So if you're into grab one of those, let's look at the holiday catalog sale. We got some stuff here like The Gates of Hell on sale, Terror Train, Assignment Terror, Shredder, Lone Wolf McQuaid. I really, really would recommend Lone Wolf McQuaid. That's a fun title with Chuck Norris and David Carradine. Stay in the know. I already am in the know. Shredder is a bunch of fun. Death Wish 3. Who doesn't love Death Wish 3? You gotta love it. It's insane. Fear of the Wolfman. It's a really good film here. I like Too Scared to Scream Loud, actually. We got Robot Holocaust here, Deep in Space. I actually do own Robot Holocaust. There's a regular edition of Haunt. Human Experiments, I would say pass on it. Pass on Human Experiments. Because it's, if you're collecting all of the video nasties, then grab it. And Nate, have a great evening, man. Thanks for staying in for so long. If you're grabbing all the video nasties, you can grab it. But if not, it's a tame one. Death Warrants here, Devil Within Her. Opera is a really good title. Strongly recommend that one. We got The Curse 3, which is a bit of fun. Delta Force, Night Visitor by my good friend Brian Sauer of Just to This podcast and Pure Cinema podcast and the Just to This YouTube channel. Night Visitor, definitely recommend that one. It's a really good title. 315, although Adam Baldwin was unfortunately a bit of a douche, this is actually a really good film. We got the original Spit in Your Grave here, Lawnmower Man 2. Iron Wars is fun. Gas Pump Girl is actually kind of fun. I actually really like that one. Had a lot of fun with that. I'll go through these quickly. I won't keep you guys too long tonight. I know you guys have other things to do, especially with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow. Bucktown, I think I got this one. Fred Williamson, Pam Grier. A fun one. Journey into Space is a lot of fun if you like this type, and I do like that type. A Rollerball, again, I just enjoy it. Concrete Jungle is another fun one. Growing Up, The Spin Your Grave is a documentary about I Spin Your Grave. I Spin Your Grave Deja Vu is a movie that was made that have people in it and something that resembles acting, sort of. There's a Beast with a Million Eyes, which is a lot of fun. Mom's a fun title actually. Sword the Valiant. I actually really like Sword the Valiant. I know a lot of people don't. It's not exactly going to win any Academy Awards, but I had fun with it. After the Fall in New York is it's fun cheese. Moon and Scorpio. You're not allowed to. Oh, that sucks, man. I know you feel, Tanta, because I found it that the MVD was having a sale, and you know what MVD doesn't do? Like they don't ship to Canada, so that sucks. That really sucks. LA Bounty. We got Wings House and Sybil Danning. How can you not want that? It's got Wings House and Sybil Danning. Mask of the Red Death is actually a pretty cool little film. Killer Elite. Actually, really enjoyed this one. Hey there, Stephanos. Welcome, man. It's been a while. We got Opposing Forces here. Dogs of War with Christopher Walken. Pow, The Escape behind him. I haven't seen that one in ages, man. Hey there, Dennis. Welcome. Got me on the car radio. All right. Well, I did almost work in radio, so there you go. Yeah, it doesn't suck, Warlock. We're in Canada here, and MVD just won't ship to us. And I'm sorry, I'm not doing drop shippers for that. Your movies came in excellent. We have things here like Dr. Heckle, Mr. Hype, Angels Unchained, The Peace Killers. They actually had a set, like a whole thing. There's a lot of Mask of the Red Death Videodrome. There's a lot of those. Record Cities here. Who'll Stop the Rains? Actually, touching a little story. Youngblood. I'm pretty sure that's Lauren Shelton Jacobs. If it is, I think I really like that one. St. Jack. Definitely a different title. Our movies. Oh my God. I forgot. Okay, now I'm excited. Because I don't know what our movies are yet. You did that a while back. Well, I get them in time for Christmas. Yeah, they did used to ship to Canada. MVD used to ship for Canada. Thank you, Stephanos, man. My better half is going on December the 5th, so they are going to very much come in handy. Me and my cousin will sitting back and watch. Hey there, Trash. Welcome, dude. Our national post has a reshipping service. We have we got some, I guess, what you call them drop shippers, like things like Connect, which Kinek, but that's usually for bigger items. If you want to get something across the border. Excellent. Thank you so much, dude. It's been a while since I've seen you on the channel. Are you excited about the Vinegar Syndrome sale? We got the Happy Hooker Goes to Hollywood here. Blind Rich Nana. Oh, God. I remember this movie, but I can't remember. I remember the title. I remember watching this one. I think one of these titles would be Surprised. Surprise me. I know I'm going to hate myself for saying that, but since I know a lot of my Crip skips, definitely surprised me. Actually, I didn't mind the Ghost Hollywood. It's cheesy fun. It's like it's not the same. Got Blood and Soul here. I'm a big fan of. Is this the same guy? It is, right? It is Leon Kennedy. So I want to make sure I was right. Have members are willing to grab Fred. That's not a bad idea, Warlock, actually. a group of like collectors. I'm just worried it would like kind of go astray, and then like people get mad at other people and that type of thing. Last Rites is here. I actually really did enjoy Last Rites with Tom Berenger. Psycho Savages. If you like psycho movies, like I do, uh, I'm second guessing the being surprised thing. The Sect. I really enjoyed The Sect. I got the one disc edition of this one. This is the two disc. I would definitely recommend this one. It's a cool little title, and it's a fun film. Definitely goes good with the church, which is another kind of similar film. There is some truly like cool stuff during going on here, and I'll do a quick overview to the. Even though I can't order from MVD, I will show you guys the MVD rewind as long as they do it right and don't make it really hard to see the site. There was a two disc church as well, actually. Let's see if the sale comes up here. Sometimes MVD rewind can be very hard to maneuver through. Oh, here you go, right here. Super hard, man. This is the MVD rewind sale. We're going to look at it really quickly. I can't get any of these things, but I'm going to show you guys. Action USA, if you didn't pick it up when it came out from Vinegar Cinema, this actually is a really fun title. I do recommend it. We got Drive here, and this is the Drive with Mark Dacascos because there are a lot of movies that use this title. The Excellent Mikey is there for $9.99. I actually really like that film. It stars the kid that also played the kid in Family Ties. But he's a psycho in this one. The really cool Bola Young double feature. We got like Blood Fist and Ironheart here. Split Second, again, Rutger Hauer. Such cool stuff. The Point. I really like The Point. I heard that the quality wasn't the greatest, but I actually really liked it. One of my favorites right here, Mind Games. It stars Maxwell Caulfield. And for those that don't know, I'm a huge Maxwell Caulfield fan. I grew up like loving Grease 2. It was one of my favorite movies. I watch it all the time. And definitely recommend it. We got My Samurai here. I remember this one, Boogie Boy, which actually initially came out with a VHS Chrome case. I'm not joking, it did. Nemesis 2, 3, and 4. Actually, that's cool. I actually got the Nemesis ones. They're really fun. Should um, it's Karate Kid, but with the guy from Taibo as Mr. Miyagi. We got Double Impact. That's a really hard title to get here in Canada. Unfortunately, it's really expensive to get. Double Dragons here. It's really good as well. We got Nemesis here. Again, it's the original collector's edition. That's a cool little film. Bright Lights, Big City. I bought it, and I watched it when I was sick, and I wasn't as impressed with it as I initially thought it was going to be. Like, maybe I was expecting something more along the lines of Less Than Zero. But and it was well acted. It's just I think I got to rewatch it. Men's Society 4K. That's got to be great there. Got Angel Town with Olivier Grenier, and again, I really did like Angel Town. Shadow Builder is really cool. Wind Rider. I got this. I got the also have the Umbrella edition of this one as well. Can't remember if the features are different. Abominable. You got to own Abominable. It's really fun. Disconnected. If you don't own Abominable, you must own this movie. You have to get this movie. It's really, really fun. We got Lionheart here. If you're over in the UK, by the way, it's AWOL over there because it was titled differently. The Return of Swamp Thing was the very first MVD rewind that I ever had. One of my favorite MVD rewinds, and probably the one of the least exciting ones, is Went to Coney Island on a Mission from God, Be Back at 5, starring John Cryer. And it's a really, really good character film. Sometimes I worry that when I say that, people are going to be iffy on it. But really, it's $5 right now. So Went to Coney Island on a Mission from God, Be Back at 5 is $5. So if you can't pick up this excellent film with great commentary and some excellent special features at for $5. Man, come on. If you've never given this movie a chance before, now's the time. Got Savannah Smiles here, which is a big one, I think, in the US. That was the one apparently used to come on TV a lot. Looks to be not on sale. Uh, as you can tell, it's $34.95. Oh, okay. Black Eagle is here. This is more now. This is more of a Shokazuji film than a Jean Claude Van Damme film. So know that going in. So if you go and buy this one, expecting expecting to see like a huge like Jean Claude Van Damme. You're watching Family Ties. Did you watch the episode of Family Ties, Morgan? Did you watch the episode with Jenny from Friday the 13th, part 2? That's a really important episode of Family Ties. That's where Alex Keaton loses his virginity and luckily from the girl from Friday the 13th, part 2. Yeah, definitely a really cool episode of Family Ties. I'm a huge fan. Attack the Killer Tomatoes is here, 2-disc special edition. Very cool, very fun film. Not a good film, but it's fun. It's not going to play well for everybody. I'm a huge fan of I like punk. I like punk music. So DOA, a Rite of Passage, was like something that I knew I needed to have. And it's such a good movie, and the fact is, it's a documentary about Sid Vicious's time when he came over to the U.S. But it's more than that because there's actually a documentary about the making of this documentary. So you're going to get like double documentary on this one here. There's a really cool artwork. There's all these, by the way, most of these here have like little kind of mini posters in them. I think pretty much all of them do. Got some cool stuff here. The 50 Shades of the Sad. I'm still sad I still don't have that anymore. Night Eyes and Snapdragon. What a cool double feature. I like these. I'm unapologetically saying right now, I like these type of films. I like these kind of like these Andrew Stevens era of the late 1990s, early 2000s. Amy Steele, thank you. I was trying to remember her name, Morgan. I could not remember her name to save my life. But I do really like these. Night Eyes, of course. This is, I'm pretty sure it's part 4 because it's not Andrew Stevens. Well, he's in it for a minute. I think it's Jeff Trachta from Bold and Beautiful. Yes, I know my soap operas. I know my soap operas well. Yeah, it's Jeff Trachta because he played Storm. He was one of the guys who played Storm, Bold and Beautiful. Now, the first guy that played Storm was actually in Sleepaway Camp 2. He was other counselor in Sleepaway Camp 2, and he was on General Hospital for years as Grant Putnam. I make no bones about knowing my soap knowledge. Have my soap knowledge. I'm sure there's more that are on sale if I could go through and find all of them. Let's see if they have anything here, like say, oh, wait a minute. U.S. customers only. Slipcover is not guaranteed. Well supplies last. Limit 2 copies per title. Limit 15 total units per order. My God. $5.99 flat medium mail rate. Please let 5-7 days for shipping. Over 300 titles to choose from. We definitely didn't go over 300 titles. So, okay, I guess we're going back. I guess we're diving into it again. Double Drag. I won't go over the ones that we already went over. Mind games. I love mind games. So we got Blast here, which Lyndon Ashby. I was a huge Lyndon Ashby fan too. Great actor. He was in, of course, he was in the first Mortal Kombat. He was Johnny Cage, and later on, Melrose Place. See, told you. Even on my nighttime subs. I was in love with Shirley Manson. Just so you know, like most people actually. ICU. Love that. This is an excellent thriller with Stallone. I was going to say Frank Stallone. Oh my God. These really quickly, guys. The Time is here again. Denzel Washington, a really good film. Walking Tall is here. The Violence movie. I love the cover. I tell you that much right now. Wind Talkers. One of my friends. my friend, I think was it my friend Jamie? Not sure if he went for or if he was in Wind Talkers, but yeah, Hell Escape from Hell. It's actually cool. Little title there. Getting even. Oh, 4.99. What the hell? Look at this. Art School Confidential. Love this movie. 4.99. You can't. If you live in the U.S. and you've passed up on Art School Confidential, what? Come on. You got to grab that one. Crazy Six with Ice T is here. We got Basic Instinct 2. You know what? For 8.99, yeah, I'd pick a Basic Instinct 2. Hey there, Master Chaos. Welcome, dude. I stayed till the end of your video, by the way. Thank you for the kind words, man. Master Chaos, by the way, he did ingeniously went on both Vinegar Syndrome and Severin's websites before they went down, filmed a walkthrough of both websites. If you have not seen those videos, oh my God, you should be watching those videos before tomorrow when the sale actually happens. Got Diamonds of Kilimanjaro again, a Jess Franco one here. Golden Temple Amazons, which I'm pretty sure is Jess Franco as well. That's a cool title. Sukiyaki Western Django, 24-Hour Party People. I'm not going to lie, I actually really did like that film. The House on Sorority Row, special edition. Yes, please. This is a really, really classic film, and one of the better slashers that are out there, with a great cast and a very nihilistic ending. There is the beautiful Pamela Anderson in Snapdragon with a Stephen Bauer, who's underrated, by the way. We got Max Reload. I don't know what that is. Greasy Strangler's here. The Illusionist is here. Got some like regular films here as well. Dahmer with, of course, this guy may be a little bit famous now because his TV show started on Disney Plus today, and that's Hawkeye. He stars on Hawkeye. The Go-Go Boys is here. If you want to see a version of the inside story of the Canon films from the guys that did Canon films. Mortuary, another one that's high on my list that I want. Autumn in New York, Find Me Guilty, Vin Diesel with hair. Barbershop 2 is here. I actually remember Sleepover. I watched Sleepover, I'm not going to lie. Hey there, Ron. Welcome, man. Yeah, I saw Sleepover. I'm not going to lie. The other Mortuary, it's the Tobe Hooper one. Members of Me, My Friend Dahmer. I don't think I've seen the movie. Pretty sure I read the graphic novel. A Roadhouse 2 with Jonathan Shea, because Jonathan Shea is in a bunch of these. Jonathan Shea was in Roadhouse 2. Jonathan Shea was also in the remake of Prom Night. And I'm pretty sure Jonathan Shea was in 8mm 2 as the star of that one as well, because everybody knows that 8mm needed a sexy sequel because snuff movies, super sexy. We got Beauty Shop here with Queen Latifah, Metal Beasts, a lot of fun here. I'm just going through really quickly. Man, Gun Crazy. I remember having that on VHS. Man, I've seen that since the VHS years. With Drew Barrymore and James DeGrosse, the guy that from the second. Hey there, Sierra. Welcome, man. From the second Phantasm film. We're gonna pass by, I think, like Pier League, but there's Hudson River Massacre here. I think I might have hit on the 14th one by accident. The History of Chicago. The group, I'm guessing. There's a whole ton of stuff here. Anyway, I don't have time to go through it all tonight, especially since my lights. It looks like the lights are going out again. I accidentally removed myself from the stream for a second. Hi, I'm Aaron. I want to say thank you for joining me tonight. It has been an amazing evening here, looking at the sales with you guys, looking at the getting ready for tomorrow. And I hope actually I don't work tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. So I will see you guys here tomorrow. Keep an eye out. I'll be putting up the notice of when I'm going to be doing my video later on. And for Patreon members, you will be getting a notification tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. Anywho, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. It costs nothing to be kind. So be kind to others and be kind to yourself, because you know what? You deserve it, even when you think you don't. As always, here in the Call of Cinema, there is another movie, and we'll be looking at a few of those movies and seeing movies being unveiled tomorrow. Have a great evening. I'll see you soon. For you guys in the US, hope you have a fantastic turkey-filled, if you like turkey, Thanksgiving, or maybe faux turkey if you don't. See you soon and have a great evening. I'm excited, Steph knows about those movies. I really am. See you later, guys. Have a great one.